So today I'd like to talk about the importance of ritual, the importance of having a routine that leads up to your workout or some other important habit in your life. For me, I work out in the morning. I've tried other times and they just don't seem to work as well with my work schedule. I did do afternoon for a while, and I really liked doing, the afternoon, midday sort of time. Worked very well for me until I switched service lines where I work, and for some reason, the people that work in that service line have no idea how to use Outlook and see that I've got this time blocked off every day on my calendar. And they kept on scheduling meetings during those times. And so I switched back to mornings. So anyway, my morning routine, I usually get up pretty early. I've been getting up early for years. I've been getting up at pretty much the same time. It may vary by 30 minutes or so, but I usually wake up before my alarm goes off. I get up, I weigh myself, I make myself either a cup of decaf, like I do have today, or start a pot of coffee. Then I come back up to my office, since I am working from home, and I start to do some work. I like to work on doing some writing, something creative, doing some learning, something first thing in the morning, because I know that if I can get it started in the morning, it's gonna help me to finish it later. It's a lot harder for me to start something like this in the evening. I will work on these sorts of things in the evening as far as brainstorming goes, to get my mind focused on it. So, because when you sleep, of course, your mind will wander, and if you've tried to focus on something before going to bed, it can help you to solve a problem, to become a little bit more creative in the morning. So I'll work on writing, I'll work on shooting a video, I will work on something that is going to move the needle in my personal business and life. Then, and I do that about an hour and a half. I will then get my pre-workout and drink that while I continue to do some writing, and maybe take 15 to 20 minutes of watching a YouTube video or something to reward myself while watching the pre-workout and getting ready to work out. I like to watch certain channels to get me kind of pumped and ready to hit the gym downstairs. So this is what I do, and there's an important reason why I do it. It's really hard to develop a habit of doing something consistently if you don't have a routine built around it. So say you are wanting to work out, you should have a routine built around that. Let's say you're leaving every day from your work, your office, your work site, wherever you are. You're going to take an hour and a half, you're going to go and you're going to work out. I did this when I worked for the state of Montana. You know, you just go around and tell everybody, hey, I'm gonna go work out, and pretty soon everybody expects that you're gonna be leaving at that time to go work out. Same principle for me doing this routine in the morning. I know that I'm going to work out at that time. I know that I'm going to focus my morning time on something for myself, moving the needle in my own personal business, my own personal life. When I get out of this habit, when I actually start to do more work, because I do have my business laptop here as well, when I start to do more of that work in the morning, it actually causes me a lot more stress. My workouts aren't as good because I'm thinking I need to move the needle in the things that I want to pursue, my hobbies. And usually by the end of the day, it's a little late for me to do that. So that's why I got in the habit of doing this in the morning. I like to work on personal development in the morning, get it taken care of. You should always take care of yourself first. Put yourself first. That's what this whole, my channel is really about. If you think about it, slow burn lifestyle, slow down, stop giving 100% of yourself to everybody else, and put yourself first. It's great to help others. It's great to do excellent at your job. Everybody wants to be excellent at their job and do their best, but you don't always have to be the best. You don't have to be 110% there 100% of the time. There, you can slow things down. I learned from my job that the more I did, the more was given to me, and the more was expected from me. But I wasn't rewarded anymore. They just took more. So I am getting off topic. Let me cut this. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, okay, well, how can I apply a ritual or a routine to improve my life? And there's actually quite a few things you can do. Um, First off, like we discussed, having a routine leading up to your workout, that's going to make sure that you stay consistent with those workouts. But when it comes to the rest of your life, having a ritual or a routine or multiple rituals or routines throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, those improve efficiency. You may be thinking, well, that's just going to be boring. But in actuality, it's more empowering and it gives you more time to do things that aren't boring. So, take for example, my day. Um, as I discussed, I have my routine getting up, doing something creative, some writing, some possibly starting a video, mapping out an idea. Uh, then I roll that into getting my pre-workout ready and having that while taking a little break, a 15 to 20-minute break, usually up on our terrace, while just kind of watching a video of somebody I like to follow, or something interesting on YouTube, and then I work out. But then I have a whole different routine that starts right after I work out, and that is I go for a short walk to cool down and I stretch, and I then proceed upstairs, take my shower, and refocus by stopping, making myself breakfast or second breakfast. As you can see, I always eat before my workout. I do not work out fasted. Um, make a second breakfast and take that time to myself. I either watch a video, or I just do some journaling, or I write down my schedule for the day. Now, that schedule may be pretty flexible given my job. As an accountant, there's a lot of things that come up, a lot of times where other people need things sooner. Um, so, but I have a general plan of what I plan on working on that day and prioritize the order of my tasks. So if I don't get to the last one, I can roll it into the next day. All right, so then I start my work, and I take my lunchtime around the same time every day. And I even have an hour blocked off every day on my calendar. Now, I am somewhat flexible on that because I know that sometimes things come up. A client needs to have a call right away. The only time we can schedule a meeting with the department is during that time. I'm flexible, but most days I have it scheduled the same time every day. And that is a time where I actually take the first 20 to 30 minutes to take a small rest, take some time to myself. And then I prepare my lunch and eat it. I used to eat while doing some work, but I found out that it is much better to actually not do that. I'm much more productive when I do not try to work all of the time. And then at night, after I have finished my work for the day, I have another routine. So routines help you to stay focused. They help you to be more efficient. They help you to create the time to do things that you are interested in. Imagine if I just, I got up in the morning and I said, oh, you know what? I think I'm just gonna, go downstairs and make some breakfast. And I kind of dilly dally. I turn on the news real quick, and that turns into me just kind of sitting there for 30 minutes doing nothing. And then I go, oh, you know what? I should probably get some work done. I start working, and I'm like, oh man, I haven't worked out. I need to work out. And pretty soon it's just a jumble of things, and I have no direction. So having that established routine or ritual really helps to get more done. It really helps with mindset. I like to call it what you are doing leading up to the most important item of that particular routine, I like to call your ritual, because I think that creating a ritual is creating that mindset to get something done. Like when I get up, what I'm doing is leading up to my workout. It's creating the mindset for me to have an excellent workout. Then the routine leading up to me sitting down and starting to work, it's another ritual that is creating the mindset I need to be able to focus on my work and shut other things out. So think of it as a way to improve not just one aspect of your life, but multiple aspects of your life. If there's one area or two areas or three areas that you really need to focus on, create routines around those, create rituals that lead up to you getting into the mindset to complete those tasks. I guarantee that this is going to help you in the long term. It may be a little bit difficult at first to establish them, but once you do, once you're consistent, and these are going to help with your consistency in the tasks that you really want to do, you're going to see a huge benefit. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, go ahead and follow me, subscribe.